Hello everybody, welcome to the quarterfinals of Thorg Cup. We've got Cokeguy with Orcs, won the toss, chose to receive, up against Nyaga with Humans. They drew the first game 1-1, and they're here for the second game, and this is a best of 3. If it's a draw, we'll have a third game. If somebody wins in 16 turns, they will win the tie. And in the booth with me is Elpmeme, the lovely, handsome Elpmeme. Hello, Elpmeme.
Hello, Jimmy. Hello. So, yes, you were saying to YouTube, we are in the 1 divided by 4 finals. And last match was good. This one could be better. We'll see what happens.
It could also be worse, but let's not think about that.
It's okay, as long as we're here for the entertainment of the match. It's the people inside the match playing the match that are the ones that care about how it is played. We are here for the fun and the antics.
Oh, I hate this setup from Cokeguy. Completely
could be entertaining. Exposed
to a blitz, unpunished. That was, if the ball was in either of these two areas here, he just loses. That was not what I would have done.
No, not ideal, but hey, like you say, unpunished. It's the best kind of bloodbowl move, isn't it? The ones that are unpunished.
Yeah, I mean, there's not that much chance, right? Like, if you can divide the pitch into like ninths, right? And then only 2 of the ninths are like really threatening, and then the blitz only happens 1 in 12 times. So you know, it's like about a 1 in 40 chance or whatever of it really being terrible. But if it happens, it's really, really terrible, isn't it? So,
certainly not good.
No, like a 2.5% chance just to lose the game. Then that's knocking 2.5% off your win rate. And if you're good, then that's like putting you down from like 70 to 67.5, you know? Like, that's huge, right? Like, it's really hard to get from 67.5 to 70. Those extra bits are making a big difference, so there you go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but, you know, maybe he doesn't care that much.
Maybe. But it seems weird not to, doesn't it? You see, a lot of people seems to protest too much that they don't care. But yet they still spend thousands of hours
there is
playing.
a lot of I don't. Yeah, there is a lot of I don't care, but you really seem to.
Yeah.
You really seem to. Because you seem to. Maybe you ought to invest in an Elpmeme coaching course for the tabletop only. Tabletop only, not intruding upon any sort of gameplay advice. Just sleight of hand and the other stuff.
Sleight of hand, you know, get that turn 9 in on your drive. 2 blitzes a turn, 12 players on the pitch. Mental warfare with your opponent. Dice shaving.
Nice dice, mate. Yeah, dice shaving is important. It's like coin clipping. It's like that. It's a lost art, but it's still there's people out there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Coin tossing, right? Toss your coin. If you win the toss, like 60% instead of 50%, big difference.
Big, isn't it? Gives you the momentum.
Yeah.
Yep, the clock second hand stuff.
Oh my god! The 5-second adjustment on the chess clock. Half a second or whatever. Half a second chess clock.
Yeah, like just a fraction of a second gone every turn. It adds up really quickly.
Oh,
the rule book.
Slightly modified rule book, yeah.
It'll pass some scrutiny, but not, sort of proper intense scrutiny.
Oh man, amazing.
Some gurning. No, just eating sort of like foul tasting like tuna sandwich. There is a section on that in the ebook.
Maybe that's why Davo likes the chicken and tuna pizza. Just every edge you can get.
Yeah. Lots of eggs the day before.
Oh, no, that is an idea.
No, it really is, isn't it? Like you want to make it a miserable environment for your opponent. And, well, see, that's the thing. Tabletop, you can do that. Online, everybody's protected. All their little safe spaces at home. I've got a comfortable chair, my Herman card on, ergonomic back chair. We can see an armor break.
Maybe. Kaz?
Oh. Huge armor break. There
Yeah.
we go. I think you call
Can't
it.
Apo it. Can't Apo it because Zera's injury, even though obviously he'd love to Apo a Garda. And this is now looking, not super strong. Orc win, but you're looking at an Orc win anyway, right? You're looking at an Orc win anyway in this matchup, and now that's a significant step towards victory. Biological warfare, flip me. Yeah, handling the opponent's miniature, that's always a good one. Make sure you're very rough with your opponent's miniatures, and then
you push them down onto when you flip them over, and just like
yeah.
Oh, call the floor, mate. No one cares. It's a bit of plastic. What do you mean it's worth 100? Just because you got someone to paint it for you doesn't make it any worth any more than the piece of plastic it is. Grow up.
And Hargrim, yes, he likes chicken and tuna pizza, and yes, it is insane.
Yeah, chicken. Do you reckon he has pineapple as well?
Pardon?
Do you reckon he likes pineapple as well?
I don't know. I don't think he does. I think that's where he draws the line. I like pineapple, but only with ham, because gammon and pineapple is a real thing, isn't it? So I think ham and pineapple is fine.
Now, ham and pineapple can be a really fresh, light, tasty pizza. But yeah, I wouldn't combine pineapple with anything else.
No.
I heard a story from a friend who plays Night Rage. Every time this guy killed a model, he'd pick it up and go, "This one is dead," and throw it away. Do that to your opponent's miniatures. Well, it's interesting you mention that. I do also sell a miniature forge. So basically, you get one of those tea like candle lights, little candle thing. You get that. Then you put the cup over it, as you would with a forge, foundry, that sort of stuff. I can't remember the term for it. And you sit there and you smelt them.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, dice cage, dice jar. No, mate. I'm burning your miniatures.
I burnt a Land Raider when I was a kid. One of the original Land Raiders, like the big goofy ones, like the dead tall ones. They were like shorter and taller, not like they haven't been changed for a long time now. Like now they're like more boxy, but the original ones were had high and like big tracks and stuff, and they were like very boxy. And I just burnt one because I thought, well, that'll make good terrain. What a dickhead! I just sprayed it with links and burnt it. What an idiot!
Are they worth money now? Are they?
Probably worth lots, yeah. If I'd just kept it, if I just kept all of my models. But never mind.
The thing of that stuff, though, is like all of that stuff. It's only worth money for a little bit of time, and that's when the people that were young enough to play with it come into enjoying it and have the spare money. That's what bumps the price up. But
true, yeah.
10 years after that, no one cares. Like there's loads of old, motorcycles and stuff. Some of the janky stuff from the 80s, people go wild for them and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, mate, I don't give a toss. And people my age don't. So when it's it's drop off. It's drop off in value so hard because the market dries up.
Yeah, good point.
So yeah, I think if you're sitting on any stuff like that, you might want to consider selling it because I don't think there's going to be many young Zoomers coming into this hobby.
That's a very good point. Yeah. Maybe the same with magic cards and stuff. It's interesting this because you'd want to blitz this Garda and push down here, but if you do that, you can't deal with the ogre, right? So you have to come over here the way he has done.
No, I don't think you're wrong there, and also you get yourself on the sideline, and it's only on turn 3.
Yeah.
So this could be quite tricky from there.
Oh, I thought he'd have blitzed he'd blitzed from the outside. So he'd have still been. Oh, but he chained him out. Oh, of course, that's brilliant. God, I'm an idiot. I literally would have just. I would have blitzed from the outside and gone in, but that's way better. Obviously, free that. I don't know why I didn't think of freeing this guy up. But there you go. Cokeguy did very well done.
Yeah, Cokeguy spotted something in the last game as well, which we didn't consider, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there was something.
I mean, the problem that he's got is just giving up a hit on the ball, which that's a bit extreme. There was no need for that. The ball could have just been one across, right, and been completely safe. But now you can just get the ball hit, which probably he shouldn't have done.
Perhaps not. So this is this kind of stuff that you can't slip up against Nyaga.
No.
I mean, most coaches will spot it. but Nyaga is he's in Super League, which I am told makes him pretty good.
Yep.
No, he's good coach.
Yeah, it's worth making that a 2, I'm sure. Because you really want the POW here. Oh, and obviously have to re-roll this. But might have re-rolled for the POW fishing anyway, because the POW's so good, right?
Not going full commit to the point of getting a guard in, but he would require a little bit of...
He can't get the guard in. That's the problem. The problem with this is you can't get the guard in.
Yes. Although you could, if you've got an agility type guy, you could do the jump over job.
Yes. If you had like a elf with guard or whatever, they could dodge in. But or leap.
No, not dodge. Leap. Yeah, the jump over the body.
Well, the jump over is worse than the dodge, right? Because if you were an elf, you'd have dodge, and if you had leap, you could leap in. But because the leap would be like that'd be a 4+ leap if you had leap skill. But if it's a jump, it's still like if you're like an elf and you were jumping, it would still be a 5. So if you're an elf, you might as well just dodge and use dodge. But yeah, he can't actually get a second dice in the ball, which is disappointing.
I wasn't certain on the follow there.
No, I think he just wants stuff in. Stuff in to make this more uncomfortable if he pops the ball loose or whatever.
All your men shall be based.
Do you know what I might have done with this ogre? Move him last and double rush into there.
Oh, that would have been spicy. Although he is instantly on for a banger because of the triple guard. I think he just gets 2D straight away.
Well, this one's stunned. Oh, gets the full power.
Here's the mighty bang blitz and then free guard there.
There's only 2 going because this one's stunned. Oh my god, he KO'd him.
He KO'd him. And he caught the ball.
He caught the ball.
Easy peasy. Probably not what you wanted, to be fair, catching the ball.
No, I mean, he could have also just put the ogre there, right? Like, putting the ogre there would have stopped this guy. And they wouldn't have had to rush at all. So maybe you could have just put the ogre there. I
apologise, I misread the UI there. It was confusing as ever. It looked like the Orc lineman had a guard and block, but why would he?
Indeed.
See, what I thought about that catch was you keep your catcher. That allows you to keep your catcher back as a sweeper, and then you go in next time, because who knows how this is going to go.
Yeah.
I'm torn on this.
I quite like the full commit, but I don't really like the ogre here so much. I'd rather have the ogre out there. Even like here, right? Even here, it's not easy to hit him.
No. There was a 1D, wasn't it, on the ball, to be fair, Mordred?
It was a 2D to get 1D on the ball.
Yes, yeah, that's...
Which was pretty mental. Yeah, there was no reason. Like it was particularly bad because there was no reason. He could have just been one across the ball, and he got his guy KO'd as well. So yeah, I mean, it was...
Here we go, it's big bang.
But it's getting pushed. He should have probably blocked with the other guy, right? Probably should block with this guy. Oh my god, he gets a really lucky scatter. He gets a really lucky... I hated that block. I mean, okay, it's with block. But if you block with this guy, then you're pushing him there where you've got more stuff to react and protect and pick it up. But pushing him away like that, wow, that was really, really lucky that he got such a good scatter.
Pushes him down and gets him free.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was not... Oh no, he's still based anyway. I'm just wondering where this assist is going to come from. Do you pick the ball up? No, you don't need the assist. You might not even... You should take that hit at the end of turn. The 2D against the catcher. No, catchers are free. They're ST free. They are ST2.
Yeah.
What was it in Blood Bowl? In Blood Bowl 2, Cyanide got something wrong. It was the armor?
Yes, yeah, they made them AV 9+, as it would be now. Which was a good change mechanically. You know, I thought that was a good mechanical change. The problem is, you know, you have to make it make sense. And when you look at the models, like the fact that they are less armored, like they shouldn't be the same armor. Like loads of people are like, oh, what a stupid thing I was saying because of the models. And it's like, no, that's right. They're making they're making a miniatures game. They're a miniatures company, and the model looks like he's armor, 8+. So
yeah, it was an interesting one as well because. For all the community outrage there is these days about, oh, it must be rules as written, all of that sort of stuff. You know how they go.
Yeah.
That was never adjusted at all.
No, nor was the bank rule or numerous other things that were wrong.
I mean, the bank rule gets a little bit more complex, but just adjusting the armor value of that thing, because they had things where they had like 4 ghouls and stuff, didn't they? They had some janky stuff before.
Yeah, well, they also made like Orc Blitzers 90k instead of 80k, but they changed that back. There was an outcry about orcs, but there was no outcry about humans because also ogres were cheaper. They made the human ogre 130k, and that was like that for the entirety of Blood Bowl 2.
Oh yeah, I feel like there's probably a human enjoyer on the cyanide coding team.
Well, just humans aren't very good, so everyone was kind of fine with humans being a little bit better.
Yeah, it's just like a little bit out of the remit, isn't it, really?
Oh, absolutely.
That's my only thing. Yeah.
Oh, it absolutely is. But because everybody was pretty much agreed that humans are a bit shit, they were pretty much fine with humans being a little bit better.
What do you do here? Push the block guard away? I mean, obviously you've got the ball moves first, but you could have changed that block guard away. Okay, this.
Well, yeah, I thought he was gonna chain the mighty blow into here and then punch that lineman. That's what I thought he was gonna do. I thought he was gonna block that into this, and then the mighty blow was gonna hit him. Maybe he thought he was gonna do that.
Yeah. The thing is, this is looking an awful lot like there's 3+2+1 to the ball, no matter what.
I mean,
3+2D.
This did look like a free win for the Orcs, yes, Dimmy, and he made a Kaz, but then he exposed the ball for no reason, and then got his blitzer who was carrying the ball KO'd, and has lost the ball in his offense. So it looks much less like a free win now. Now that he's scrambling around trying to pick it up with a lineman.
Lineman has no problem. Me see ball, me pick ball up. 6 on that. Lovely. People get outraged about it when they're dice running and stuff. They're like, I need rolls a 6. And it's like, well, it doesn't matter. 3+ was fine. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, or 6, it's all the same, mate.
Yeah. So you probably just have to dodge with both of these and hit him. See, this is why I would have chained him out and then punched.
Have you played on Coke?
Nobody in chat has ever done that. We're all upstanding citizens here, aren't we? Trying to catch us out, get arrested by the old bill.
Historical offences against the Drug Act, 1987 or whatever it is.
The bobbies will be banging on people's doors. Oh, we heard somebody said something online. You probably have to go for the ball here. As much as it kind of sucks, you haven't got anything else.
But you're fully committed to going all in and going on the ball, and this looks pretty miserable. So yeah, you go for it here.
Yeah.
No choice. It's gonna make it a 2D. I don't hate the leaving him as a recovery, but it's a 1D against block. It's not great. No, there's no block.
No, but you don't have block yourself, so yeah, he's only got 1 reroll, so you can't risk this just being a 1.
Yeah. God, Cokeguy chilling. 4 rerolls for him.
Ooh, this is lovely. Look, that's a 1. But he could put his lineman in there. No, it's not a 1, it's an uphill. He can put his lineman in there and then uphill this guy. Oh, no, he can't, because he can't. This one's empty. Yeah, it just hits with the ogre, then it gets the ogre on the ball. If he could have filled in both of these and he could have chained the ogre there and then hit the ball with the ogre, it would have been incredible. But yeah, I thought he had to fill 1, but he had to fill 2. Tragedy.
Tabletop, you would have just sleight of handed your player on and, well, hey.
Wouldn't even need to. Just tell your person you're chaining them, even though you can't chain them.
Yeah, I'm chaining them. Yeah, I'm chaining this guy, and you start doing all the moves. It's like, huh? Like, what?
I pushed that into there and that into there, and he came there, and they're like, oh, okay then. Just Darren Brown them.
Yeah.
Right, so obviously you're just going to chain the ogre away here, and then probably get upfield a little bit. Actually, you might be able to recover this. Oh, he doesn't chain the ogre away. He chains the
Opts to go
ball
backwards.
Back.
Interesting. This is being entertaining so far.
Yes.
It's not even being really decided by injury dice either, is it?
No.
Here's one for you. Quick question. 30 seconds to answer. You're under the gun, right? What's better for your chances in ladder? Dwarfs. Guard, stand firm, or guard, mighty?
Guard mighty.
Are you considering the concede option?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Yep. I thought so. That's what I thought as well. But it does, the grief option is huge now, isn't it? It's huge. Stand firm is such a griefer skill.
Yeah, stand firm is decent, but it's just a lot more subtle. Whereas mighty blow, bang things, it's just it's obvious, isn't it? It's like
things start folding, don't they? I need to take my dog outside. I'll be back in a second.
Okie dokie. I think he should have followed with this one, right? If he'd followed this hit, he could have blocked here and chained his guy to there. But he's still got a bit of work. He's gonna have to blitz there and chain the ball out to here, and he's gonna have to do it with this guy. Or this one. But whatever it's gonna take him, this doesn't work because he doesn't chain. Oh no, he can still chain this guy out. Oh my god, he's dub skulled. This has been, I don't want to say a disaster, but it hasn't been the best turn for Cokeguy. Because I feel like he could have got upfield in a way, but it's turn 5 and he's still stuck in his own half. And he's 1 in 9, 2 rerolls gone this turn. 1 forward slide. Look, quarterfinals is too long, okay? Quarterfinals is too long. Everyone knows 1/4 is a quarter. Do you do this block and then foul the mighty blow tackle? Maybe. Man, this has really sucked Nyaga in, hasn't it? He's had all of his players knocked over multiple turns. And he's just stuck on this line of he just has to keep doing it. He just has to keep involved in this massive ruck. And he just has to keep getting banged because if he tries to do anything else, the orcs will get away. The foreigners call semi-finals half-finals, don't they? So it's not even crazy. Pretty much just, oh my god, this might be a loss for Cokeguy. He used a minute and a half on the first disconnect. Germans call it half finals, and I think the French do as well. Maybe Italians. Hello, kind sir. This is England, yep. I'll hold on. In it, bruv. Halbfinale. I thought that was funny when I heard that. You know what I mean? I think it should be a 10-minute reconnection thing. I shall put that forward for future Thorg Cup things. Because wow, This is looking real bad, isn't it? This is looking real bad. It's used nearly 3 minutes on 2 discos. So yeah, I really do think 10 minutes recon should be the... Might even be able to change it if nobody loses here or whatever. Super League. Wow. That's insane, Val. Yeah, humans are pretty shit versus orcs, yeah. Yes, they are. And like this has gone about as well as it could go for the humans, right? Like the orcs just gave them a 1D on the ball. Didn't stand this guy up. I think, honestly, he just had to stand everybody up. As much as it sucks, like just getting this guy smashed by a tackle instantly, getting this guy smashed instantly. Like, the problem is if you don't do that, then he just moves up down the pitch and he just scores.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Big problem. Like now he's got players to move up the field.
You say about orcs and humans in the box. I think in terms of good value for your models, it's better than the black orcs. The thing they lasted, the Imperial Nobility, was it? Yes,
which is still orcs and humans, right? Like the orcs and humans. Funny enough, when it started in 1986, humans and orcs had the exact same stats. So humans and orcs in the box was perfectly balanced. Because they were just the same. Orcs had catchers and blockers, and humans had blockers and catchers, and humans and orcs were completely identical stat-wise. So it was a completely fair and balanced game in 1988. And then in 1994, they Warhammerized everything. So they made, orcs big and strong, and humans pathetic. And then instantly in that box set, it made it a very imbalanced matchup.
You get Griff, don't you? Griff and something else.
Well, so that was in '94. You just had humans and orcs.
Oh yeah.
And then when they redid it in like 2016, they thought, right, well, we still want to have humans and orcs because it fits like what the historical Blood Bowl box sets have been. And also, like, it's just good theme, isn't it? Like, orcs and humans, it's just good, right? You want to have a human team, you want to have orcs, like, they're two iconic races and stuff. So then they thought, well, let's have black orcs and Imperial Nobility, and then people who've already got the box set from 1994 will have to buy it again. That's basically it, right? And then also we'll make the bases slightly bigger so that their old boards won't work anymore. So we'll keep the board size the same. The squares the same, so like the number of squares the same, so it looks like we're being nice, but actually by making the squares bigger and making the bases bigger, the old things won't really work very well.
You're talking about because like 2016 had orcs and humans, and they're still the current printings for. Orcs
no, it had black orcs and knobs.
That was 2020, yeah, but 2016 wasn't. 2016 was orcs and humans.
All right, yeah, sorry, 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2016 was auction. I know 2016.
Yeah, 2016 was the bigger base one. I think that's still the same base side. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, man. God. Yeah, so 2016 they made the bigger bases. and the bigger squares.
Yeah.
So you still had to get it again, right? But then, so then the problem with 2020 is people have bought the 2016 box, so they've got the bigger squares and they've got the bigger bases. So now we need to make them buy it again. And if people have bought the 2016 box, they've already got Orcs and Humans, right? But they still wanted to have it Orcs and Humans. So they had to make it Black Orcs and Imperial Nobility. So it's still Orcs versus Humans, but it's not actually Orcs versus Humans. So they get to sell, people who bought the 2016 will buy the 2020 as well. Yeah, sorry, I got completely bamboozled there.
No, you're good, mate, you're good. So yeah, it was, Griff is like, he's usually out of print as well, isn't he?
Yeah, and then the new one with Knobs and Orcs, they gave you Varag, and they gave you Griff, and they gave you a Troll and an Ogre.
Yeah, so that's sort of like it like pushes it into all of those things individually, probably almost like 50, 60 quid. So it pushes that into people that have already got it, people already invested in tabletop. Yeah. Chuck in an extra 40 quid for, you probably already have those things to be fair, but you chuck in and it's not terrible value.
No. Do you know what is terrible value? Doing that block first. When you could have just moved this guy down instantly. This guy should have been down instantly. And or there, well, wherever, right? Like this guy should have moved already. And then if you move him already, like if this was a push, this guy'd still be based, right? So then you'd have to hit him again or whatever, or you'd have to hit him here, and then if you pushed him, they'd all still be based. So you just had to move this guy first. This guy had to move first, but now you can blitz with him with block, I guess. Blitz with Mighty Blow, I guess. He can maybe move this guy down. No, he's not. So he hasn't even got the payoff from not moving him first. So like, by not moving him first, you did get the payoff of if you power this guy, like you don't even need to really cage the ball here. Nobody can reach. So this guy could have gone to pretend to cage the ball. Like, who's this guy protecting against, right? So two could have protected the ball, and you could have got a Mighty Ball bang out of it.
It's one of those, isn't it? I've never been invested in tabletop when a third party has been remotely appealing to you.
No.
But I think you like Goblins Own Your Puppet, so if that's all you play, that's all you play.
Yeah.
Then you've got to go venture and elsewhere. But to be honest, I think the current GW minis, with the exclusion of some of the stars, they're actually pretty good. I quite like the aesthetics. I quite like they're a bit more hard edged than they used to be. I don't have the nostalgia surrounding all the metal ones and all of that stuff. So.
Well, so here's my thing with Blood Bowl miniatures, right? I loved second ed. I love the second ed models. I love the second ed art and the second ed models. And then I hated the third ed art and I hated the third ed models. So I think if you're comparing the new models to third edition, it's a lot better comparison. Like the Gary Morley sculpted ones, I thought they looked shit. They were cartoony and crap. But the second ed ones, like the style was incredible. And obviously, like they were limited. But like the style and the soul were incredible, but like they were limited in what they could do. So they aren't actually that good. They aren't technically that good miniatures. But the new ones, I hate them. Like for me, they're over detailed, and I absolutely hate them. Like the Orc Thrower, funny enough, in the 2016 box set,
Mr. Frank.
The Orc Thrower, he looks like Joey. The episode of Friends when he comes out wearing all of Chandler's clothes. That's what Mr. Throw looks like. I think it's horrible. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, the rats look pretty clean. It's weird though.
Yeah, some look better. Yeah, some look better.
Yeah, it's weird because some of them like they've got old style faces, but everything else about them is like proper clean and modern.
Oh my god! What a foul!
No doubles? Question mark? No doubles. Clean foul. Good clean ground blitz.
Wow.
That's big.
I mean, that looks like Nyaga's getting the draw at least. But,
maybe. If the KO stays out. Yeah, it's a tough one. They're still Orcs. They're still strong. The KO came back, so that's quite fortunate.
Yeah.
Nice clean dislocated shoulder, nice clean break. Unlike Seaboar's finger, not a clean break at all.
Hello, Seaboars. Yeah, I guess actually, no, the humans are still down the guard of their own, aren't they? So it's not that big a crack getting that guy out. It's not that huge a deal. It's
Nah,
big though. It is big. But it does. It certainly doesn't guarantee the human score. But it makes them a bit more likely to draw.
Yes.
They can foul here as well, right? They've got a reserve even if they don't make the KO. So they should definitely be fouling here. There's still value in fouling a rookie lineman. I guess the problem is they want to do the halfling toss, but without any rerolls. They've also got like the catcher throw as well, but it's just hard. The catcher throw, the catcher just conventional one turn. So you've got the catcher conventional one turn, and you've got the halfling throw, and you've got just making a bang and a foul, 2 mighty blow bangs and a foul. But with no rerolls, I'm kind of favouring more the foul, honestly.
Yeah, the foul and the mighty bang blows, spicy, but obviously not fancying it. To be fair, I mean he might feel the same way we eventually felt about that orc removal there, that it's not enough to like proper tie this game up. We're still against him, so getting a score on the board will make things much more difficult for Cokeguy.
And he didn't give himself the chance of the catcher one turn, and the kick has meant that he can't get the halfling one turn. So, not through choice, he's going to have to go for the bang and foul. Well, a little bit by choice. Yep. He could have set up the catcher for the conventional one turn attempt.
Yeah, sad one here. Sad one for Nyaga. But you foul with the fling, don't you? I guess his mighty bangs haven't popped off. Bonehead. Oh.
I mean, you can just foul the lineman, so then you've got the option of the halfling.
Oh, yeah, he has dirty player as well, doesn't he? So yeah.
He's got a reserve.
Maybe.
I'd foul with a rookie. I'd foul with a rookie, not dirty player.
Yes, yeah, that's where I was going, and
yeah,
I was thinking
because if you get sent off, you don't lose anything at all if you get sent off. That's the whereas you've still got the dirty player to foul in the next half. Player. Yeah, so I don't like the dirty player foul here. I would have gone rookie foul. Blitz the fling one back and then reach with the catcher.
He's off.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double rush. Yeah, he could have done. Oh, he did foul the dirty player. Yeah, I didn't like fouling the dirty player. Yep.
You made a really compelling choice for not doing it with the dirty player, and now you've lost your multi-blow ground blitz every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was clever by Seabros. So what he could have done was he could have run around and blitzed and chained his fling backwards, and then he could have picked it up and reached with a catcher. So that was
very clever.
Professional play by Seabros, Super League Cup participant, just quietly.
Yep.
Yeah, very nice.
And with a chance of winning his group, isn't he, Seabros? Maybe? Question mark? Possibly? Don't think so.
No idea.
Who knows? If you wanna know about that, YouTube, Jimmy's got Super League videos.
Yeah. I've got challenge here. I'll have a look. Seabros is top currently of his group. Shouldn't have sounded so surprised there, should I?
Well, he had a dire first couple of games, didn't he?
Yeah, first game he lost, and then he drew, and then won 2. So he's on 5 points, same as Diomed and Arswin. All 3 of them are tied on points. But Seabros has won 2, and they've only won 1. So Seabros is ahead on matches won.
Very well done, Seabros.
So if he wins his next game, if he wins versus Arswin, he will top the group.
Perfect outcome for you, isn't it? Jim versus Seabros in the final.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Perfect outcome for me is Jim versus Diomeds in the final.
Why not Seabros? Seabros doesn't want this ticket.
Oh yeah, either. Oh my god, either. That's a good point, either. But Diomed already has his ticket, that's what I was thinking. But yeah. Oh yeah, Seabros and Diomed 1 and 2 is perfect for me and whoever's second. Oh, free bribe. Interesting. Oh, imagine if he started his dirty player.
Oh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Oh, it hurts to be this right all the time. Flip me.
It does. Oh. Wow. Well. No, it's really good, isn't it? And you've got to go through either one of them to get to the final.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Dream scenario is Seabros beating Pennsylvania.
Making friends with Seaboards. Seaboards are through in the next. If we win the semis together, can you? Do you know what I mean? Not play your heart out.
Oh dear.
Okay, armor holding up. Armor 10 plus. That feels disgusting when armor 10 plus doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
It's a very unpleasant memories for me.
Gets him on the 3D.
3D.
Sets him up for a lovely foul. You'll do nothing. He hasn't got a block player to blitz the big end, but he probably still wants to blitz the big end.
Yes.
A blockless blitz. A shitty blockless blitz.
Amateur hour. Don't know what I was supposed to be
about. He's not doing a blockless blitz. He's going to get his foul in.
Yeah, do the ground blitz, pick the ball up first, probably. Although, to be honest with you, it's a... Yeah, foul
get foul first. Get your priorities in order. Ball's not really threat. You're against Orcs. Unlikely he gets sent off with a bribe.
You say that.
Okay, the bribe worked.
Lovely job, Lee.
Flip me.
Pick up succeeds.
Got the ball.
Yeah. Incredibly underwhelming, though, isn't it, for Nyaga? I think this is a pretty straightforward. You stand up York lineman and you just blitz with Mighty Bang and get your line in order.
Yeah. You can blitz his Garda so that it pushes out your guy, so you're not in there anymore.
Ooh.
It's a good point, Keith. Yeah, we've got the gym getting better at Blood Bowl coaching. We've got the Elpmeme exploiting tabletop coaching, and then we should have the Ducky fouling coaching.
Or Kaz, if Ducky can't make it.
True.
I'm genuinely considering doing a 20-game ladder run team where I do not play the ball at all. Like, genuinely, no, I just ignore it. Everything's on the LOS.
I think you'd find it a bit boring, honestly.
Yeah.
It'd be funny, but then it would get less funny the more it went on. That's what I think.
And the more complaints in the Blood Bowl free Discord.
I mean, I don't want to put you off trying it. By all means try it, but I wouldn't commit to 20. I would, maybe try 1 or 2 games of it, and then think, oh no, fuck this. But maybe you like
11 wraiths, yeah.
Oh yes, you should call it something to do with wraiths, or Eliod, or Hancock. In comes the squirrel. Oh man, I love that.
Nah, good for you, Frank. It's liberating, isn't it?
So, I mean, I think you're definitely blitzing this guy, right? Blitzing one of these and then blocking the other. Blitz 1, block 1, and then you're free over here. This guy can just dodge off, so most of your teams, so you're definitely coming over here. It's just how you go about it is the question.
This is the tackle. It's probably the weaker side, to be fair, the lack of gut. But they're both sides are pretty well balanced, I'd say, from Cokeguy here.
Yeah, well, he's stronger this side because he's got 3 players on 1, right? Whereas here he's only got 2 on 1. So you can clear both. So because you can clear both, you try to clear both. What's annoying is you'd rather blitz this guy with your block mighty because then you're 75 to knock him over instead of 55. But then you don't want to risk the ogre blitz, but maybe you should because it's It's obviously, you know, really good payoff. It depends how rough you think the situation is. He doesn't think it's that rough. He only gets the push, and he's already moved his other guard. No, his other guards are down here. Oh, this guard's here. So this guard could have gone in there to get the punch right, but now he can't. So now he just has to do a one without block, which is a bit sad. So maybe he should have gone for the Ogre Blitz. Maybe he should have gone for the Ogre Blitz.
Perhaps, yeah. It's never, unless you're a fun haver, it's never a really nice turn where you have to use your big guy.
Well, the thing is, it's not a nice turn, but it's not a nice game. That's the problem, right? You're against dogs and you're humans, so how do you win this game? By banging as much as possible with Block Mighty Blow. like yep. You know, that's how you solve a lot of problems. Just get lucky, and so you know, if you win by getting lucky, you have to give yourself the chance to get lucky.
Hang on. No disregard.
Errata. I'm maybe
I was thinking there might be
dice.
Dice on, but I mean there is dice on, but it's dice. It's a lot of dice, I think.
Yeah, too many. I would have thought about moving this guy in to make that a 3D.
Oh, maybe it's
just to make sure that you get them down and you can move the other two around. I mean, it really doesn't matter how good you are in this situation, right? Like against Cokeguy with orcs. It doesn't matter how good you are with humans. You're not going to beat him unless he does a really boneheaded play, you know, like a really terrible, really dumb, terrible play, really bad mistake, or if he has really bad dice, or if you get lucky. Like that's how you're winning. You're just not. Mm-hmm. You're just not going to outplay him enough to just win on good play. You're just not going to. I don't think, no matter how good you are, I just don't think with humans you can outplay like a decent player. Not that I don't really know how good Cokeguy is. Honestly, I haven't seen him too much. But like, you know, presumably he's at least competent. And well, you know, he's just not.
He took orcs.
Yeah.
I would like to understand Nyaga's reasoning behind the humans. Perhaps he felt the rule set favoured them, but
so they got to take Mighty Blow tackle, and people expected Wood Elves because the Wood Elves had done better in the other rules, which favoured Wood Elves. But there was really not so much inclination to, you know, there wasn't the same motivation to take Wood Elves for this rule set. But people still did. I did because I just didn't think about it at all, and I last second chose Wood Elves. I wasn't even going to take part, and then I thought at the last second, oh fuck it, I'll play. Flip it. I'll play Wood Elves and try and, you know, repeat with the same team. So the human teams did beat the Wood Elves in the first rounds, but then of course when you get to the actual quarterfinals and stuff, you have the teams that are good, which is Necromantic,
yes,
and not the Wood Elves, and the humans seem a little bit rubbish.
How are we feeling about this foul? There's two players over there. Big risk of turn ending. Turn doesn't end. Oh no.
He's got the bribe.
He does have the bribe, yeah.
So he used the apple there on the KO.
Yep.
He can't be thinking about not bribing here and then saving the bribe for a different foul. You have to just bribe. Oh, he's arguing the call first.
You might have forgot that he has to bribe.
Well, so arguing the call first is greedier, right? Arguing the call first is greedier, but it's more likely that you get sent off. But you do have the chance of saving your bribe. So, like, maybe with a goblin, that is the right choice with the goblin. But I think with it being the turnover, I would have definitely used the bribe there straight away because I wouldn't want the turnover. I wouldn't want my blitzer not being moved back.
Yeah. No, I agree with your reasoning there. Strangely enough. The mighty Jimmy Fantastic.
Always right.
And if not, a quick errata follows.
Yeah.
Errata.
Yes, it's funny that, you know, the joke of Jimmy's always right, but then, you know, I absolutely hold my hands up instantly if I'm wrong. Why wouldn't I? Like it's so. I find it so weird. All these egos where people just refuse to ask questions or refuse to admit they're wrong and things like that. Like it's super weird to me.
Yeah, it is a strange one. Especially from those that say they don't care.
So you can get another assist in, then you can 2D him with Mighty. The problem here is I didn't really want to do it with the. I didn't really want to do this with the Garda. I would have rather tried to move the Ogre in there and get the Ogre.
Yeah, so I was just about to say that. I was about to say, going back to when are we getting the Ogre?
Yeah. I guess he wants to use him a bit. Sorry, I'll finish. I think he wants to kind of, Nyaga is a Wood Elf player primarily, and I think he wants to use him as a bit like the tree. He's got this option to swing back to him if he's needed. But no,
disregard.
Errata. Well, that's what I was thinking. But to me, if you're going to do that, it's just way better to have the Ogre there, and then this guy up here, and then you can see if the Ogre boneheads first as well. So I think it worked out a lot better to do it my way, but it's also a lot better if you cast this big one.
It is much nicer to do that. I was also about to say he needs to be a little bit wary about those things on the right side, loop him back, but
yeah,
less so now. It's just tuck the ball up and be a-okay. Do you send your? Oh, maybe that's what it's considering. Scoring next turn.
Go for the.
I mean,
win.
I suppose the draw resets the board. They go for it. That's probably.
Yeah, just hope you dice him in one of the 3 games. Like honestly, like as much as Orcs are favoured in this, you can still battle to a draw semi-reliably with the humans, right? So if you can battle to a draw 2 out of the 3 games, and then get lucky and dice him in the 3rd game, and that doesn't have to be the 3rd game. Obviously, it could have been the 1st or the 2nd game. Like just hope for a dicing within the 3 matches, and then the other 2 times just do everything you can to get to a draw. So I can kind of see that as a strat. But yeah, interesting that Apo from Cokeguy, I wonder if he thought about losing in normal time, right? Because if he didn't Apo that, then maybe Nyaga would have thought of banging it in early and pushing for the win. But because it's an interesting Apo, isn't it, on a badly hurt, which probably you're not going to get another drive.
Yeah, it's a questionable one here. I thought he was going to bang the catcher down with the tackle, but
yeah, that's weird.
Looks like maybe he's going to be greedy, or maybe he's like, oh no, I did one first.
Yeah, maybe he's just kicking. Maybe the pause is him kicking himself right now.
This is a little bit. He can pivot to the middle.
Right, here we go.
Here we go. Some bangs. Big bang action.
This big one will shore up the centre quite well here.
Yeah, and do you think you go for this foul on the guard blocker?
Yeah,
He looks like he's going to.
He is. Yeah, there's no way you make that rush without the foul. But I mean, I guess he's just doing it with the goblin because he thinks the goblin isn't very good. So he might as well just foul with it.
Yeah, and he's got the perfect movement to get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like bringing that. I have my reservations about that, but to be honest with you, it's probably fine.
Ooh, okay, that's spicy. Yep. I like that. Not what I would have done, but I like it.
The thing is, one is put tackle on the catcher. He's not done much to deal with it.
No.
So if Nyaga really wants to push and get one on the board, which he probably doesn't, it's probably a bit of a feint, isn't it? Like you're saying, you want to go for the draw, then just try and dice him.
Yeah.
Nothing happens with the goblin foul.
No. Well, he gets a stun. That's okay, isn't it?
It's not quite.
And then he moves this guy to stop the sideline. It's like, you should have done that 10 years ago. I kept looking at it thinking, it's crazy that he can come around and blitz this guy and then just free up his catcher, and then he finally fixed it at the last action.
Well, look, the thing is, if you play a perfect game, maybe you lose the will to play because there's nothing to improve upon. Yeah, that was criminal. Not quite criminal, but it's not.
No, not. Criminal's a bit excessive.
Yeah. Well, depends where you live. There's a lot of things here that are criminal.
True, that
aren't really criminal.
That might get the bobbies banging on the door. us saying it was criminal might get us arrested in England.
Yeah.
That's where we're headed.
Oh, if someone's at the door, I'll be back. Never hear from me again. Yeah, just did a 10-year stretch up at HMP Norwich. It's come to our attention that you called someone on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it's literally happened already.
It's free speech.
It's literally happened. Like, it's not even... The worst thing is we're not even exaggerating or being stupid. It's literally happened. People have actually gone to prison for saying things on the internet. It's insane. It's actually...
Sometimes people stay out of prison despite doing things in real life. It's mental.
Yeah, it's mental, yeah. People can do horrendous shit in real life, don't go to prison, say a word on the internet, immediately to jail. He finally relies on the ogre to do something, by the way, and instantly wants.
But there's a lot of people that say, look, if you're going to use the big guys, you have to use them. Use them, get their dice warm. Otherwise, they let you down like this when it's time to shine.
Get their dice warm. Jesus. I like bringing him here because there is the outside chance this guy running around and hitting you, so that just stops it.
Dice warming, right? So things expand when they get hot, right?
Ooh, he puts in the reroll for that tour. That is spicy. I wouldn't have bothered, but he does, and he does a dodgeless dodge. The dodgeless dodge is actually better, right? Like the dodgeless dodge was more worth putting in the reroll because that's really nice getting this screen up here.
It's nice, but the orcs, they're pretty fast now.
They are, yeah. They're not that slow anymore with moving 5
Yeah,
big
it's
ones.
not. You know, you think, oh, cool, this is enough. I can start to screen this. I can start to pivot over there. It's like, not really, mate. They match you for movement essentially. Back in the day, you could just pull the big uns, the black orcs as they used to be known, side to side. But now the big uns, the modern big un, is able to dodge fat with no problem.
Yep. Though he's also down 2 big uns as well, to be fair, which is limiting his strength options. I think he just nailed
Certainly
this.
not helping him, is it?
Yeah, I think he had to go. I think he had to go more further away than getting. Oh my god, he didn't. He's moved here, so he's not hitting him with tackle. Right, didn't need to. Hits him with mighty bang. Gets the KO thanks to mighty blow. There you go. This
Huge
is why
KO.
tackle sucks.
They're just 3D fingers. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Goblin to die here.
Yes.
Goblin's got to die here. And then Nyaga's will to play the game is going to die also.
Yeah.
This is a very, very dire turn.
Kieran
Do you know
or
what
Danny,
the-
do you think?
I was going to say, do you know what the really thing about the Blood Bowl is? It's like you can have a really miserable game and you know it's just bad dice. It's just bad dice. Here we go, big foul.
I didn't like this foul, and I'll tell you why. Look how weak this is. I think that extra assist was not required and should have come over here first. And he still hasn't come over here, so I think there's only one way to go.
That's to the right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the concern. I mean, it is still dire, let's be honest.
Yeah,
While that
it's
was
still-
a perhaps poor utilisation of his turn, this is still not the place not the game state you'd want it to be in.
Yeah.
I get in ool.
Yeah.
It's inviting, isn't it?
This is still pretty dire.
Might you push?
Do you know what? There was a brilliant video that I saw and it was Kieran Dyer when he was like 17 or 18 or something, and they were interviewing people in like wherever he was, like Brighton or something, and they were like, "What do you think of Brighton? The match against so and so," and he's like. Or what do you think about the football team? And he's like, well, I play for them. And then the interview was like, really? What team are you on? He's like, first team. And he's like, because he looked like a kid, right? He looked like he was on the youth team or whatever. And and then this guy's like, and it's funny. He did like all the media training, just did like a completely boring, we've got to try hard for the fans. They really care and all this. He spouted all this nonsense, complete generic answer. And the guy just totally didn't believe that he was a real footballer. It was hilarious. And I don't know where I was going with that, but it was funny because he just you could tell the interviewer just did not believe he was a real footballer. But he was, because it was Kieran Dyer. Oh, and this was what I was thinking of. And then one of the comments was, Dyer got injured in this interview. which I found amusing. Because if you don't know, Dyer's career was racked by injuries, which was why that was funny. Interesting that he didn't go the gaping hole route. He doubled back so he can use his ogre and the players that he's got here to do something.
Yeah, it is interesting that he's doing this. Can't say he's done this because he's still in the process. It could be just a bit of banter. Blitz over on the left, and then go to the right like a feign, But yeah, this plays into the orcs going this way.
Yeah, I think
on the right you've got your chance of escape. Over here you've got the chance of the vice being tightened back up again. And some people are into it. I really don't like my balls being squished in the face.
Yes, that is the problem. If you go here, yes, you've got the ogre, and you've got more support around you, but he's right here, ready to shut you down. Yeah, I much preferred going right. Much preferred going right.
It's a shame humans aren't good. They should be good.
Yes, I mean they're the best team by the fluff. And then
you were saying about vampires, but yeah.
Well, so vampires are the best team there's two things, right? There's two things. There's the Blood Bowl fluff as written by, purely regarding Blood Bowl. Then there's the Warhammerization of Blood Bowl, where they have things like, instead of Skaven catchers, they've got gutter runners, right? And instead of dark elf, throwers, instead of dark elf catchers, they've got assassins, right? And then when you consider the Warhammer fluff and how that would relate to the Blood Bowl players. So they're the two things, right? The Warhammer relation to it and the actual Blood Bowl stuff. So the actual Blood Bowl fluff, humans are the best team, according to the fluff, and the most successful teams have all been humans. And then also by the fluff, ogres are really good, but the problem they've got is turning up to games because they get lost and stuff.
Yeah, ogres, they even with the rules that they have, they could be an absolute powerhouse. But holy shit, they're bad. Sorry, holy flip, they're bad.
Yes. Yeah, they're bad. But in the fluff, they've won the Blood Bowl before. The ogres have won the Blood Bowl before in the fluff. So that is quite different from just how the Warhammer fluff relates to the Warhammerization of Blood Bowl. And obviously, if you're going by Warhammer fluff, then gutter runners are insanely good players. Well, they'd be even better than they are now. Gutter runners would be even better than they are now. But also vampires would just be insanely overpowered, and so would dark elf assassins. Yeah. So there you go. Sausage. I know what I mean. Yeah, war dancers would also be even better.
Wait, sort of like the rush to double base here.
Yes. Yeah.
Although to be fair, it does open up the chain. It doesn't really help you, but it does leave the ogre chain. The ogre's going down. The ogre is down. The
rush to double base here would let you get the goblin in behind as well, which at the moment he's blocked, isn't he? 3, 4, 5. Oh no, he's not blocked.
He's fouling, mate. He's fouling.
He is fouling, but
yeah, he's
there's a channel here. I don't like.
I think you take
channel
you take the goblin down. You take the goblin back a square before you foul.
Yeah.
So you can use his movement to respond a little bit.
Look, he does put him in the right square.
Hey.
But yeah, I do think that rush would have been better, either in contact or up. I think this rush was a good one to do. With 4 rerolls, probably should have done that rush.
Oh yeah, Weeping Dagger. Did that get errated or something? Because that was just ominously missing, isn't it?
It was in 2016, and then it was removed for 2020.
Ah, okay. Just one of those things that Cyanide opted to do, like the human buffs.
No, that was the real change. Look how right again Jim is. If this guy was there, this is all, and he's just taking what he gives him, isn't he? That's the thing. You've got to take what the offense gives you, and this was possible. If that lineman's there, it's just not really possible. And then what would his plan be then? You'd probably have to blitz this guy and then come over here.
He's running out of times to be fighting about like that. Let's be honest. Like it's running out of turn. Sorry, like we're on turn 14 now. This is. I mean, Denby said not looking too bad for him, as I think this looks miserable.
It does look miserable. Yeah, this is still horrible. He's got this catcher on tackle. He has got forward here a bit. He can double rush as well, but like with the ball, but it's still rough, isn't it? It's still rough.
It is, yeah.
The tackle is well positioned. But this is the problem with last turn, isn't it? This is why we said, well, this is what we said was wrong last turn, in that he got squeezed hard.
Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's compounding. Yeah, he went down and just saddled up for the vice again. And here we go. And to be fair, like depending if he does like sideline stuff or whatever, there's options, isn't there? But yeah, no, I was gonna go with something about the goblins. You know, usually got an uphill 2D for like, so the sideline isn't terribly safe. It's a risky move to do. It's going to be interesting to see how this pans out.
Oh my god, he's done 2 rushes and used both rerolls on them.
Probably the handoff, maybe? Rush handoff?
Just pass now,
yeah.
Because he's got no rerolls.
Oh, pass. Okay.
I mean, pass anyway, because it's a 2+ pass. So yeah, so he's got there.
Yeah. Never in doubt. So what's this going to be? A 3+? 3+. To get a bit of sideways screenage on.
So he can block him. And then he can go 3, 4, 5, 6 rubbish, isn't it? So maybe just do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rush. So 2 3s and a 2 to get him to there.
Yeah, but let's look at this as well though. The goblin has a 3+3 1D.
Yep. But that's okay. That's okay. You can't stop that. So I think. Well, I guess you can stop it a little bit by just... No, you can't really stop it. So I think you're better off trying to stop, like, you know, somebody coming around and hitting from the top. Yeah. Like this guy could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double rush, right? Like this is the threat. This blitzer double rushing and 2D'ing you with block is way, way, way worse than the goblin 1D'ing you. So you have to stop this. You could just 1D him, I guess.
1D him down.
No, he does the double dodge. Fails the second one.
Here we go.
So yeah, the play is to free him and then 2D the ball. It's in Chun's column as well, so if he gets the power, it might go into the crowd.
Spicy times ahead, I reckon.
War.
What you reckon?
Oh, we could also chain this tackler, maybe.
Maybe he could get that there tackler free. That'd be a right treat, Howard. Lovely.
Not really. He's one away from there. Oh no, but you can push him there, right? If he gets the do this block first, and if you get the push, you can push him there. Then you can push with this guy.
Oh, spicy Jim! That is lovely. Yeah.
and then you could maybe even push him again. You could maybe push him threefold.
Stop, Jim! You're gonna make me buy a coaching course.
But he hasn't done that. He is just freed up the tackle.
Hey, it's still on. It's still on.
It's still on. Yeah.
Cokeguy has had some turns that are, you know, and he's spotted a couple of things. that we've both been like, oh, nice. Not that I'm any measure whatsoever of,
Tackle would have got him. Just quietly.
Yeah, just fucking loudly.
Twice it would have got him.
Ooh, he's in trouble now.
Yeah, that was the play.
Yeah.
Push him to there, and then he's level with the mighty blow going. He could have maybe got a third one as well.
This is why replay review is really quite useful, isn't it? Because these are the things that you spot and see.
Yeah.
Now he's going to spot. His morale is going to drop hard. He's going to spot. Oh, the chain push. I could have done it with tackle. Here it is.
Yeah, he's literally going to chain the tackle.
He's going to use it to get the tackle down. Yes, because you need like.
He's literally done it exactly.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
Cokeguy in tatters.
Oh dear, look. Oh no, he hasn't. But still, yeah.
Oh yeah, well this gets another player now, but he's probably looking and thinking, oh flip me, I could have had the tackler there. But now he's got more players to get in the way a little bit, so that's good.
Yeah, but he'd have the ball on the ground.
Yes, yeah. But this was the correct thing once he'd done what he'd done. This is the right move.
Yeah, no, he's improved things massively by doing that. Yeah. He couldn't shoot a play, guys.
He could go there, but then it's not terrible to just put the tackler there, right? And then this goblin can come around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can go there.
What about using the goblin to base up the guard guy?
Yeah, or you could base it. But then you're looking at just punching this guy, right?
He's ST2, by the way.
Yeah, no, this guy could punch him.
Oh yeah, one day.
So I think behind there is the best, yeah. And then the tackler can come in there, or there, or there. And he's got lots of options where the tackler comes in. Yeah, this looks quite good, doesn't it?
Yeah. The ball is sideline cage with wings by the opponent.
It's not that good though, because he just gets 2D'd instantly. So no, maybe this wasn't so good. He should have dodged. This big un should have dodged. Right?
Yeah.
If this big un dodges and goes up here, that's incredible.
Yeah, because down there the hit doesn't do anything. It's not progression. You're not going to get SPP.
Yeah.
Down there increases your chances big time.
Yeah, it's doing nothing because he's not even like keeping the ogre in place, right? Because the ogre, like, it's still screened, everything's screened, so he absolutely had to make that dodge.
So
wait, was this a blitz?
This is a blitz from the ground, yeah. Stand up blitzing.
Oh, not what I would have done.
Who can say, etc.
Yeah.
Though, to be fair though, all he needs to do is get the push here, and he's chilling. He's home free. Follow up.
But he could have done the punch there. Oh yeah, he could just walk. Yeah, he just walk.
Yeah, he can just walk. He
just
mosey on. So I go back to the sort of goblin situation. I don't know. Yeah, I think that wasn't. Let's just wind it back even more. You spot the chain for the tackle, and you take the ball down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I think the better play was the tackler goes on the end of the guard on the blitzer, and then you try this 4+ dodge. But you needed this guy in there. You just absolutely need So yeah, you're right. The biggest mistake was not freeing the tackler, not chaining the tackle forward. But then after that, you had to do that 4+ because there was nothing else to do. That hit was irrelevant. But the good thing for Cokeguy is he's got a 2-turn chance, and he does have this big one that he appoed. So, you know.
No, not the end of the world. And yeah, it's going to be feeling a little bit of sadness though, because it was looking as dire as it possibly have been for Nyaga there.
Yes. Yeah.
And sadly, hope he doesn't get too hung up on the heart blocked his dodge with my block and reroll didn't go down.
Yeah. But he's still got 3 rerolls. So this is a decent. There's hardly any players, is there? 10 players.
That's true. Yeah. 10.
And one of them's a halfling. So.
There's something wrong with being a halfling?
Hello, Nightwatch. There is no overtime. No, So they've had the first game. So it's French best of 3 is what it is. That's the official title for this format. French best of 3. So the first two
What makes it
games
French?
don't have overtime, and then the third match, if required, will have overtime.
Okay. Yeah, it'll go for the spreadage.
Because Wittig thought, having his name on it was too, whatever.
So nationalise it in a time of great stress with nationalism. Stoke that fire, mate. Nice one. You know what I mean, though, right?
I know what you mean.
Start calling it French Blood Bowl 3 because it is. It's made by the French.
Oh dear. What's the word for people who narcissistic, isn't it? It's a bit like narcissistic to call it Wittig style. I don't think he didn't want to.
Someone has to name it for you.
Yeah.
So, you could popularise it as Wittig style. You could just call it that.
I mean, we kind of did. We did call it Wittig style, but I think he was still just uncomfortable with that a little bit. We get to prone somebody. This one, so he can throw it. Yes, that's what he's doing.
Yes, let's go.
Yes.
The poor man's Mr. Throw. Wait. Oh no, disregard. All right.
Yeah, it was a decent kick for the humans. Yeah.
Big bang.
Mighty
bang.
Look, and this 3 dicing the halfling. He wants none of that little shithead halfling.
Get off my pitch.
Should have done it with Mighty Blow. He would have broken AV with Mighty Blow as well.
I would have killed him dead. Dead.
Gets the knockdown. So we have 2 scoring threats at least. And then he can try and rush with the rhino at the end.
Yes, he's soft on the left side, Pablo. Sorry, soft on the right side, 100%.
Yes.
But perhaps didn't really consider it too much.
Yeah.
Receiving about Nyaga scoring.
Yeah, good point. Maybe Nyaga scouted Cokeguy and saw that he favours setting up to the left side, so he purposefully strengthened this side, knowing that Cokeguy would revert to his
Revert to type.
That would be incredible, wouldn't it? That would actually be top tier gameplay.
No, you say top tier. We see this in Super League. You go on about Diomed. Diomed doesn't try 1-turns.
True. That's a much bigger, easier tendency to notice than which side people descended. I don't think anybody would watch loads of replays to see if Cokeguy favoured a side or not. That seems a bit excessive.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but it depends on the stakes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But the stakes are always very, very...
Very, very non-existent most of the time. But with the World Championship, the stakes are quite high. But this is...
We're holding on.
This is the Thorg Cup. But the stakes are a spot in the World Championship where the stakes are high.
Yeah.
And Nyaga might already be in, I don't know actually.
Probably is, probably just griefing. Like, I mean, he's good enough to you'd expect him to be in.
Yeah, he might have like a playing ticket already. I don't think he's got a direct one. Sausage.
What's your favourite type of sausage?
Oh, that's a good question. Cumberland.
Yes, mate. Let's go. Any Lincolnshire enjoys. Get a
yeah. I don't hate Lincolnshire, but
no, me neither.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go Cumberland. Final answer.
Final answer. Yep. No, same done. Good little segment there. The little favourite sausage segment. You can turn it into a YouTube short, mate. Like pump the algo.
Pump the algo. And I think Puppet just it's more likely to be more like the previous year's World Cup. I don't think they'd go like Euroball. I think they want it to be their own thing. Because like the season 2 finals were similar to the World Championship, right? So I imagine it's not going to change too much. But I don't know exactly what it is.
Listen, don't react. Don't react.
I really don't think they'd go Euroball though. Like it seems, I don't think they want to just go, World Cup. I don't think they want to go like just pure tabletop. Also, the Euroball rules.
What I'm saying here is Andrew's in charge. How do you feel now?
I think the thing with the Euroball rules is the Euroball rules. Oh shit! And yes,
they could do without Adonatsaurus. To the Steam review chart, to the Steam review pile. Euroball rules.
Yeah, I also I hope they go nothing like angry rules.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for nothing like Andre, and I'd imagine nothing like Euroball. Yeah, exactly.
This is cyanide. This is cyanide. Well, it's Nakon, isn't it, that are doing this? But let's be honest, they're the same company. So, the Nakon, I've spoken to Vituk. He's a nice guy. But they are all sort of in it together, as it were. Okay, so that's one of the scorn threats dealt with, and the other one's going to be a double based.
Triple A
Does he have any
based.
active movement?
Yeah.
He does have one square of lateral movement.
Backwards movement.
He can, yeah. He does, right? I'm not.
No, he doesn't.
Am I
have
imagining
backwards.
that?
He doesn't have backwards. Only lateral. Only lateral.
Cool.
And that's very hard to get, isn't it? We can blitz forward.
Any chains? Any chains on?
I don't believe so.
No.
I think all you're looking at is blitzing this guy, and then like 4. Yeah, blitz him on a 1er and push him to there. Hand off to him on a 4, and then 4 or 5, and then 4, 3. It's pretty rough.
How does jump over work in this situation? If he jumps over his own mate's dead body, what's the land? Is it the landing that's calculated?
It's whichever's harder.
Okay.
The thing is, you really want to move this guy out of the way to get rid of his tackle zone. The only one who can do that is this guy. So that writes like if you could move this guy and then get a 4+ handoff and a 4+ jump, that would be the best. But I guess you could power him to there, and then you could if you get a power on the 1 dice blitz, you can power him to here, and then you can 4+ dodge and then 4+ jump. So,
okay.
So that's the best.
25%.
Yeah. But he's got 3 rerolls, so he's actually quite good. I don't think you'd reroll the 1D, but you can't make it 2D. You can't do anything else.
You have to follow, don't you? If it's no.
No, this guy doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
You could also just blitz with a ball, right? But then you've got to do a 5+ handoff, so you don't want to blitz with the ball. You want to blitz with this guy first, and then do the 4+ handoff.
This is an appropriate time to time bank on. 52 seconds of time bank left. Looks like he's chosen a course of action here, Cokeguy. Let's see what happens on the field.
Singing Elpmeme had a great play, yeah. That's the play. If push him to here, power him to here. Oh, he's going for the 5+ handoff, so he is going for the blitz through himself. Oh my god,
makes
he gets
it
the 5+
like a dog.
Wow.
Well, he's going to do this blitz.
Is he gonna blitz the?
Blitz with the ball.
No, he could have put 2 guards. No, he hasn't got the guards. So what's he gonna blitz? Is he gonna run out of time? He does the 1D blitz. He gets the pow. Can he get the? Oh my god, he hasn't. He's pushing the wrong square.
He can't.
And he's cast him. He can't jump over him anyway.
Yeah, he probably didn't think about that. So many rerolls left. Let's go.
Fails.
Hey, it's gonna be a game number 3 with overtime format.
Woohoo!
When?
So this is going to overtime, but it's not actually overtime. The competition was set up incorrectly. This is a 1-1 result. This is a 1-1 result. Ignore the concession there. It doesn't matter. There was a 1-1 draw.
Yeah,
it goes to a game 3. Very exciting. Well played, Nyaga and Cokeguy. Very entertaining. Thank you very much, Elpmeme, for being here.
Thank you for having me. It was good fun. It was good fun. It was a nice, entertaining matchup. It was real filled with ups and downs, back and forths, and two coaches.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.